Thank you for taking the first step in purchasing this video. Trading Forex is one of the most exciting and potentially profitable activities that you can start. There's nothing quite like it on earth. You may be an experienced trader, or perhaps you're just starting out. If you've traded before, please set aside any preconceived notions. And either way, remember that everyone begins at the same starting point. What you're about to learn isn't taught in any school. Traders learn through study and through trial and error. And most of all, traders learn through personal experience. So let's begin by tossing a coin in the air. For an instant, you experience one of the most fascinating paradoxes in nature: the random process. While the coin is in the air, there is absolutely no way to tell for certain whether it will land heads or tails. Yet over many tosses, the outcome can be reasonably predicted. And this is how I'd like to introduce you to Forex trading. Everything can be reduced to a probability statement, and the probability of something happening is always between 0 and 1. 0 being there is no chance of the event happening, and 1 that it will happen for certain. And when a coin is tossed, we know the probability of getting tails is 1 out of 2 possible outcomes. So each toss has a 50-50 probability regardless of the outcome of the prior toss. Even if the last 5 flips of a coin were heads, the probability of the next flip being heads is unaffected and remains the same. Do this 30 times and we can predict with reasonable accuracy the coin landing on heads about half the time and tails about half the time. So let's play a game. I'll pay you £2 each time the coin lands on heads, and you pay me £1 each time the coin lands on tails. Would you play this game? Of course you would. You have an edge and you're thinking in probabilities, and your level of confidence is based on this advantage. Approximately half the time you'll earn £2 and the other half you'll lose £1. So after flipping the coin 30 times, you're likely to be up about £15. On average, you make in 50 pence every time we flip the coin. The more we flip, the more money you make. What you don't know is the sequence of wins and losses. Most people can't handle the uncertainty of a probability statement. We live in a world of exact sciences, and human beings have an innate tendency to believe they don't understand an event if it can only be reduced to a probability statement. Thinking in probabilities really disturbs people. How can someone produce consistent results from an event that has a random outcome? Well, here's what makes thinking in probabilities so difficult. It requires 2 layers of beliefs that on the surface seem to contradict each other. We'll call the first level the micro level. At this level, you have to believe in the uncertainty and unpredictability of the outcome of each flip. The second layer is the macro level. At this level, you have to believe that the outcome over a series of coin flips is relatively certain and predictable. The degree of certainty is a function of how good your edge is. Forex trading is simply a probability or numbers game. When you really believe that trading is simply a probability game, concepts like right and wrong or win and lose no longer have any significance. As a result, your expectations will be in harmony with the possibilities. To be successful as a trader, you need an edge and the mental ability to apply your trading method consistently. In other words, the strategy used must produce better than random results.